And check out this right here, a BMW. Heck yeah, 323 Racer. There you go, RC car right there. Hopefully it's a real, sometimes you find out Radio Shack had a cord on it. Yeah, the Radio Shack cars had a cord, not really remote control. But there you are, everyone else, every other toy store was having their Ferrari, their Camaro, and Radio Shack was out there with that BMW. Yeah, like an upper middle class black lady. Man, there you go. And then we've got the erector set. Look at that, you can build your own robot. That's cool at Radio Shack, and that's old. Is that a Pittsburgh Steelers logo? Not a football guy, but as a kid, I loved the Pittsburgh Steelers. For about a year, I had a jacket. I don't know, they went to Super Bowl that year or something. I never got into football. I don't know why, but I had a lot of Pittsburgh Steelers stuff. I always liked that little logo. And how about this? The Grinch driving a little, I guess, a car. Bumper car is where I was looking for. I guess this is more probably about the time the Jim Carrey movie came out, so it's not really like grew up in the 80s, but still, it was so stupid. I had to put it on the list, like this right here. The Camaro. We saw the BMW, now finally a Camaro 49. Man, that looks cool, right? I always wanted a Camaro with the scoop on the hood, like Simon and Simon. Wasn't that a Camaro? You'll tell me in the comment. That wasn't a Camaro, that was... But anyway, I thought it was cool. That one looks like cheap plastic. Let's be honest, doesn't it? It looks like cheap plastic. Well, speaking of cheap plastic, look at this. A star drummer. You put batteries in this thing. This rocker's got a headband, sunglasses. He beats on his drum. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I bet that thing's a lot of fun for about 30 seconds. And then we've got another RC car, off-road, 4x4. These were never as good as you always hoped they were. I always thought, or maybe I was wrong, I always thought the ones at Radio Shack would be better. I'll see them at like Toys R Us and be like, ah. And I always hope that, I mean, you buy at Radio Shack, you getting some good stuff. Because every RC car I ever, they would get stuck, a pebble would be on the sidewalk and get stuck on it. And then we've got a fake battleship. B-23. No. What's wrong, Dad? You sank my bootleg battleship. Yep. Hasbro didn't even sue him. Oh, Hasbro, Mattel, Parker Brothers, whoever made it. Shit. And then we've got a dinosaur handheld game. Move over, Tiger Electronics. There's a new boy in town. Think of how bad Tiger Electronics handheld games was in this time period. And check out Radio Shacks. Probably made by the Tiger Company. Probably made the same.